All right. Well, good afternoon, and thank you everyone for joining us today. My name is Shauna Feff. I'm the President and CEO of the Alberta Chambers of Commerce, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Alberta Chambers of Commerce presentation ceremony for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee medals. We've gathered here today to recognize and honor the individuals who have made outstanding contributions to their local communities and to the people of Alberta. These individuals have demonstrated leadership and dedication and have made positive impacts on their communities and the province as a whole. On behalf of the Alberta Chambers of Commerce, I congratulate each of you on your achievements and thank you for joining us to celebrate the recipients of these 15 awards. We would also like to acknowledge the Alberta Chambers of Commerce office, and this award ceremony is taking place on Treaty 6 land. We are recognizing exceptional citizenship among medal recipients who live, work, and call home the numerous treaty lands throughout the province. Reconciliation among and between business, Indigenous communities, and our First Peoples is very important, and we ask that our attendees take time to reflect and appreciate the many contributions of Indigenous peoples to our communities. The late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Platinum Jubilee to mark 70 years of continuous service to Canada, the United Kingdom, and the Commonwealth. It is a privilege to honor her memory and the legacy of her reign with the Government of Alberta's Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Medal, Alberta. These awards recognize Albertans who have made significant contributions to society. Throughout the Platinum Jubilee year, 7,000 medals will be awarded to worthy recipients. The Alberta Chambers of Commerce is honored to have been chosen as a trusted partner in the Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Medal Ceremony, Alberta, to distribute medals on behalf of our network. This medal represents the contributions and efforts to your service enriching our communities across the province. There's a wonderful quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. We would like to thank you for blazing a trail of hard work and dedication, inspiring others to do the same in making Alberta one of the best places in the world to live. Congratulations on this momentous achievement. A message on behalf of the Lieutenant Governor of Alberta. I am pleased to award you the Queen Elizabeth II Platinum Jubilee Medal, Alberta, created by the province of Alberta to mark the 70th anniversary of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's accession to the throne as Queen of Canada. For 70 years, Her late Majesty exemplified the true meaning of public service. The Platinum Jubilee Medal honors those who have reflected that same dedication to service of family, community, and country. Therefore, as a province, we are taking this opportunity to recognize the outstanding service of Albertans who have done much to build and enhance our province. You are among this distinguished group. I'm granting you this honor. I thank you for your dedicated service to your peers, to your community, to Alberta, and to Canada. The contributions you have made to our province are highly commendable and deserve our praise and admiration. May you wear this medal with justified pride in your own accomplishments in commemoration of the significant milestone in the history of the Crown in Canada and in remembrance of our late sovereign. I wish to convey to you heartfelt congratulations of your fellow Albertans, to which I add my own. The Honorable Salma Lakhani, Lieutenant Governor of Alberta. All right, and let's get right to it, shall we? Are we all ready? Everybody excited? Okay, so on behalf of the Alberta Chambers of Commerce and the province of Alberta, we are extremely proud to present the Queen's Platinum Jubilee medals to the following individuals. And I'm going to say your name. I'm going to read a bio for each individual, and then we're going to invite that individual to say a few words in response. All right. So the first medal goes to Paula Adamitz, Stony Plain. Congratulations, Paula. As both an analyst and a coach, Paula recommends customized, practical solutions to complex financial matters. She entered the financial service industry in 2005 and recently completed her PFA Professional Financial Advisor certification in 2022. Paula is originally from Sucker Creek First Nation in Treaty 8 Territory, Alberta. She now lives in Stony Plain with her husband and their 2 children. Paula, her husband and their 2 children who are pursuing master's degrees in other communities. Paula is active with many local charitable, nonprofit, and professional organizations such as Advocates, the Financial Advisors Association of Canada, Axis, the Greater Parkland Regional Chamber, and the National Indigenous Finance Collective. Paula has worked with businesses, municipalities, and neighboring First Nations over the past several years, particularly in the area of economic reconciliation and developing relationships for a stronger future. For her incredible work and achievements, the ACC is proud to recognize Paula with this medal. Congratulations, Paula. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much, Shauna. Thank you to you and to the Alberta Chambers of Commerce for this award. It's an honor for me to be here today to receive this. There are many challenges working in the space of Indigenous economic reconciliation and reconciliation in general, but I am very humbled today to receive this recognition, particularly from the Alberta business community. I'd like to thank Sarah Perry as well, the Executive Director of the Greater Parkland Regional Chamber of Commerce, for her unwavering support in moving towards improving relations with the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit within our region. And also thank you to my colleagues at Axis and the Finance Collective, the Indigenous Finance Collective, for their continued support as we all work together in this area. Together, we all prosper. Kinanas Kumitten.
Thank you, Paula. The next medal goes to Desiree Bombenon in Calgary. Congratulations, Desiree. As a cohort for Singularity University and a Harvard University alumni for the Advanced Leadership Initiative, Desiree is a futurist and focuses on critical humanitarian issues around the world. Desiree is CEO of SureCall, a multi-award-winning BPO and certified B Corp. She has served as a director of the National Music Center, chair of the YPO Alberta Chapter, the first female chair of the YPO Canada region, and past chair with CAMX, CAMX, the Canadian Call Management Association. She is currently chair of the Calgary Chamber of Commerce, vice chair for Children First Canada, and vice chair of the YPO Sustainable Business Network. Her civic involvement is extensive, including being named the Champion of Sustainable Development and being granted an Enabler of Vision Award at the 2017 United Nations Summit. The list of Desiree's achievements continues, and we are proud to recognize her work with communities across the province with this medal. Congratulations, Desiree. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Shauna, and thank you to the Alberta Chamber of Commerce for honoring us today. I am truly humbled to receive this incredible honor among so many accomplished community contributors. And I want to congratulate everyone here and thank them all for the work that they're doing. I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve and for my ability to give of my time with the support of my family and community that enables me to do that. I always still feel like I could be doing more. And this celebration reminds me that there is so much good work being done, and I'm happy to be a small part of that. So my sincere appreciation.
Thank you, Desiree. Our third medal goes to Patrick Bonneville from Drumheller. Congratulations, Patrick. Patrick Bonneville spent the majority of his youth in the Calgary area, where he met and married his wife, Catherine. Patrick has worked with many talented groups of individuals in a variety of positions, organizations, and countries, and had the remarkable opportunity to call several municipalities, provinces, and countries home as Patrick and Catherine raised their 2 sons, Matthew and Joel. A member of the Canadian Armed Forces for nearly 4 decades, Patrick and his family have enjoyed living in many communities across the country and have learned how little Canadians differ and how much we share. Having seen the senseless efforts of volunteers in community-focused organizations across Canada for decades, Patrick and his family now work to give back to their communities through volunteerism. The ACC is honored to recognize Patrick's commitment to our province as a citizen, as a volunteer, and as a member of the Canadian Armed Forces with this medal. Congratulations, Patrick. Would you like to say a few words?
I would. First of all, I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce and Paul as well, and recognize the fellow recipients who have all been honored by being awarded this medal. I would be remiss, however, if I didn't say that I'm merely a representative of a whole community effort behind one of the businesses, which is the airport here in Drumheller. I want to thank the mayor and the council, of course, my wife, Catherine, who's an equal partner in volunteering, and most importantly, the fellow pilots up the airport and across Alberta who go a long way to helping aviation grow within this province. And then lastly, of course, the public servants, public works, and fellow staff members who have all leaned into the last 2 years of really rejuvenating and making an important part of the community, their municipal airport. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Patrick. And our fourth award goes to Sarah Card from Grand Prairie. Congratulations, Sarah. From her early years of mounting fundraiser productions to create a scholarship fund for local music students in financial need, to her more recent success as the founder and producer of the Bear Creek Folk Music Festival, Sarah has an impressive history of spearheading projects aimed at adding to the quality of life of her local community. Under Sarah's careful leadership, the festival has grown to become one of the biggest tourism draws in Grand Prairie. Far beyond the economic benefits that help the region, the festival has touched the lives of countless people, from musicians to attendees to the festival's 500 plus volunteers, with many claiming that they found a needed sense of community and belonging through the festival. Sarah filters all of her decisions through the lens of what more can she do to make this better for others. The ACC would like to congratulate Sarah on her leadership and community building by recognizing her with this medal. Congratulations, Sarah. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure, thanks. Firstly, thank you so much. This is honestly a huge honor to be amongst this group of amazing other community builders. I'm joining you all the way from Dublin right now, so I'm hoping that my internet holds out. But I just want to say that being involved in this organization is such a privilege, and there's absolutely no way that I'd be able to do what I do without the phenomenal people who make the event possible. It's definitely not just me who puts on the festival, though I get to be the face of it. We have so many amazing hundreds of volunteers and other community members who make it possible. And then an extra huge, enormous thank you to our assistant producer, Gordy Hackstead, without whom we wouldn't have a festival, and to my ever patient family, my mom and my son, Bennett, who tolerate me putting in the hundreds of hours that make this what it is. So thank you so much. And definitely this recognition goes out to all of them.
Thanks, Sarah. Our fifth medal goes to Christine Dagenais. Christine is an authentic and inspiring community leader for her community in Calgary. As the founder and CEO of Brightwire Leadership, Canada's premier leadership development and professional coaching firm, working with clients around the world, Christine leads and inspires through example, with integrity, courage, and an unwavering passion to building up others. Christine has been recognized in the top 100 most powerful women in Canada by the Women's Executive Network in 2020, and was recently inducted into the University of Lethbridge's Alumni Honor Society for her exemplary leadership and impact in the industry of leadership development and professional coaching. In 2020, Christine also published her first book, The Intentional MBA, and in 2021, she received the Transformational Leader Award through the Universal Women's Network. She has also been recognized in the Women of Influence program for the impact of her work, which has enabled successful transformations for hundreds of leaders and organizations. For these and her other great achievements, the ACC would like to recognize Christine with this medal. And congratulations, Christine. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you very much, Shauna, and thank you very much to the Alberta Chambers of Commerce as well, and to everyone for being here today, just showing your tremendous support of all of the recipients that just so deserve this meaningful recognition for everything they do to give back and to create the communities that we all get to enjoy every day. On behalf of my team at Brightwire Leadership, as the saying goes, there's truly no I in team. And this award really goes out to the impact that we're being recognized for making in the space of professional coaching and leadership development. There's not a day that goes by where I don't I'm not so grateful for the impact that we're able to have and the trust that people put in myself and my team to be able to help people really unlock their potential and challenge the status quo to be able to give back to the economy and to society in really meaningful ways. I want to take a moment to thank my family who supports me it's immensely with all of the time and energy I put into everything that we do at Brightwire Leadership, and as well to those here with us today on the phone. I believe I have my mom and my dad joining as well, who inspired me at a very young age with entrepreneurship. So to everyone, a heartfelt congratulations, and thank you very much. It's a tremendous honor and one that I will hold fondly for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. Our sixth medal goes to Rosanna Fischer of St. Albert. Rosanna Fischer is the co-owner and vice president of KDM Management, Inc., as well as co-owner of 3 Remax River City locations. Rosanna is a dynamic figure in the workplace and uses her positive attitude and tireless energy to encourage others to work hard and succeed. Rosanna and her husband are long-term residents of St. Albert, where they work, play, and raise their family. She currently sits on the St. Albert Chamber of Commerce and more recently finished her long-term tenure with the board of the Sturgeon Community Hospital Foundation and the St. Albert Community Foundation. She is president of KDM Helping Hands since its inception in 2010. In 2019, Rosanna was the recipient of the Linda Moffat Woman of Distinction Award for her activism and leadership. We are honored to recognize Rosanna with this medal. Congratulations, Rosanna. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. Thank you, Shauna, and thank you to the Alberta Chamber of Commerce. I would also like to start by congratulating my fellow award recipients for all the work that they do. So heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. I am beyond honored and humbled to have been nominated and chosen as recipient of this prestigious award. My thanks goes out to my family as well, and for their ever patience with me and all of my many endeavors. I'm very happy to be part of all the award recipients today, and once again, thank you.
Thank you, Rosanna. Our seventh recipient is Frank Florkewich from Parkland County. Congratulations, Frank. Frank was born and raised in the Parkland region. He calls home to a part-time farm in Carvel, where he has lived since 1971. Alberta is home to Frank's family, including his wife, Lori, and his 2 children, Greg and Carly. Frank demonstrates widespread community-focused volunteerism and activism in the greater Parkland region. With an extensive history of volunteerism and contributing to empowering and developing programming in post-secondary institutions across Alberta, Frank is a beacon of community leadership. We commend Frank on his involvement with his local Chamber of Commerce, the Carvel Ukrainian Cultural Society, rural development, and advancing agriculture in Alberta. To recognize his achievements and community commitment, we are honored to offer this medal to Frank. Congratulations, Frank. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Shauna. Yes, I'd like to start off by thanking the Provincial Chamber for the recognition and this award. I'm honored to have it. I'd like to congratulate all the rest of the recipients. It's good to see a whole group of good cross sections of age, right from very young. Well, that's so involved in our province and their communities that they get recognition like this, and we got to continue that. I'd like to thank the Greater Parkland Regional Chamber of Commerce, Sarah and her team, for not only the nomination, but what they've done ever since we were able to, and as one of the founding members of the involved in the amalgamation of the three chambers and bringing in the inclusive rural area of Parkland County. I'm a strong believer in community, the greater community, and I think that this is going to just provide linkages not only through the chamber and small business, but agriculture, small business, and linking them better with the larger urban centers to improve their supply chain, stuff like that. So it's really all about community, and I would just like to, again, I'm honored to receive this, and thank you very, very much, everybody. Have a good year.
Thank you, Frank. Our 8th medal goes to Kristi Hines of Fort McMurray. Kristi Hines is a community-minded, entrepreneurial-spirited woman who contributes to Alberta's economic prosperity through her community service and business endeavors in Fort McMurray. Kristi is an Alberta trailblazer, widely known across Canada for being at the forefront of occupational health and safety, including EMS. Kristi is the founder and CEO of Hines Health Services Incorporated. Kristi was the recipient of the 2019 Alberta Chamber of Commerce Business Awards of Distinction for Women Entrepreneurship. Hines Health Services was the recipient of the Fort McMurray Chamber of Commerce Gold Award for Professional Services and Small Business of the Year Award. Kristi was also recognized as a Woman of Inspiration by Girls Inc. and Syncrude Canada. In 2021, Kristi was appointed board chair of the Fort McMurray Chamber of Commerce. Kristi mentors students and offers practicum placements at post-secondary institutions. For her extraordinary contributions to healthcare and to women's representation, we are honored to offer this medal to Kristi. Congratulations, Kristi. And I'd also add, it wasn't in her bio, but Kristi is also one of our executive at the Alberta Chamber of Commerce. So congratulations, Kristi.
Thanks so much, Shauna. And thank you to the Alberta Chamber of Commerce, of course, for this recognition. It's a true honor. And of course, to the Fort McMurray Chamber of Commerce. It's been such a rewarding experience being a part of the Chamber network, the support, and congratulations to all of the other recipients and everything you do in your community. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Kristi. Our 9th medal goes to Cory Hrushka. Sorry, Cory, if I got your name wrong there. Dr. Cory is the founder and CEO of Insight Psychology, Inc., an innovative Alberta-based psychological care provider that has won multiple awards, including an Alberta Business Awards of Distinction, as well as prestigious national awards, Canadian Business 2018 and 2020 Growth 500 List Award, and the Globe and Mail's 2021 and 2022 Canada's Top Growing Companies Awards. Cory has led Insight Psychological in contributing various forms of resources to community mental health programs and initiatives, launching targeted mental health awareness and fundraising campaigns for charitable providers, providing tens of thousands each year in service fee relief for those who would otherwise not be able to access care, and participating actively in advocacy undertakings to promote mental, gender, and sexual health, decrease stigma of mental illness, as well as increase diversification of funding and access to mental health care for all Albertans. For his contributions to mental and physical health of all Albertans, the ACC is proud to recognize Dr. Cory Hrushka with this medal. Congratulations, Cory. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Shauna. I'm actually in a unique situation here because I'm in sorry. I keep doing this every time I win awards. We're in Costa Rica right now, and I have my team here. So, I get tearful every time I seem to win these awards, but I guess I'm going to keep this short and sweet. And just thank you very much for the honor, and I'll let it go from there. Happy to keep serving the community and the province.
Congratulations, Cory. And I forgot to add, Cory is from Sherwood Park. Our 10th award recipient is Ken Cobley from Beaumont. Ken Cobley was the president and CEO of the Alberta Chambers of Commerce from February 2005 till May of 2022. Ken has dedicated 17 years to advocating and speaking for the Chambers of Commerce Federation, which represents more than 25,000 businesses in Alberta. Ken developed the ACC's profile as a strong, reliable voice for Alberta businesses. He continues to live in Beaumont with his wife, Peggy, and has 4 children and 6 grandchildren. Ken has a background in accounting, serving as a member of the provincial board of the Certified General Accountants Association of Alberta and as president in 1988 to 1989. In recognition of his service, Ken was honored as one of 100 CGAs to have made great contributions to the government of Alberta. He is a recipient of the Queen's Golden Jubilee Citizenship Medal, recognized as one of Alberta's 50 most influential people in 2016 by Alberta Venture magazine, and was recognized as Canadian Chamber of Commerce Executive of the Year in 2018. Ken spent 2 decades on the municipal council of the town of Beaumont and was mayor of the town for 12 years. For building the ACC to what it is today, and for his community leadership, we are honored to recognize Ken with this medal. And I would add, he is also a very good friend and mentor of mine. Congratulations, Ken.
Well, thanks, Shauna. And Cory, you are not the only one who has a difficulty holding it together when we end up with a bit of an emotional presentation. And this is very emotional for me. I'm glad to see so many of my friends and colleagues who I've worked with over the years participating. That means a lot to me. I'd like to thank the ACC for nominating me for this honor. It means a lot to be recognized by your peers. I'd also like to thank the ACC for the opportunity over these past 18 years to work with bright, energetic, accomplished, caring individuals at the community chamber level, the provincial chamber level, and at the national level. I'll treasure that experience forever. And given what all the folks in Chamberland have been through over the last 2.5 years, I dare say each and every one of them would be deserving of this medal recognition. And a special thank you to my team at the ACC for your past support and friendship. And thank you to my spouse. There we go, Cory. To my spouse, Peggy, and my kids for being very patient and very supportive in my endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken. Our 11th recipient is Joshua Lau from Edmonton. Joshua is a mechanical engineer graduate from the University of Alberta. Currently, he works as a business analyst and engineer in training for Trust Bits, an agri-food technology company focused on delivering independent validation of food provenance and sustainable production practices through supply chain management systems and Rico International Group, a commercial development and interior decorating company focused on social housing projects with Canadian municipalities and Indigenous groups. In 2015, while Joshua was still in high school, he co-founded First Response PTSD Foundation, a not-for-profit focused on raising awareness for post-traumatic stress disorder in first responders. The foundation raises funds for PTSD research and increases accessibility to recovery treatment. The main event features a fashion show called First Response to Fashion, where first responders walk the runway as models for local fashion companies and brands. As of 2022, over $150,000 has been raised for PTSD research, including the expansion of the PTSD treatment facilities at the Glenrose Rehabilitation Hospital and the University of Alberta Heroes in Mind Advocacy and Research Consortium. For his entrepreneurship and embodiment of the potential of young adults in Alberta, we are proud to recognize Joshua with this medal. Congratulations, Joshua. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much, Shauna, and thank you to the Alberta Chambers of Commerce, and a heartfelt congratulations to all of my fellow recipients as well. You're all absolutely amazing. This medal represents all of the hard work from my team and my mentors over the past 8 years. Angel and Isabella, my fellow high school students. Never in a million years did we ever imagine that we could grow the organization to the size that it is today. To Wilson Kwan and his wife, Elisa, for their tireless mentorship and for taking 3 high school students seriously. As well to Bavaria BMW, our title sponsor, and all of our first responder model volunteers. Special thank you to my father for always inspiring and cultivating entrepreneurship in myself. And most importantly, special thank you to my mother for not only supporting me, but also driving me everywhere and waiting for me when I didn't know how to drive and I did not have a car. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Joshua. Our 12th medal goes to Jennifer McCurdy, St. Albert. During her time as president and CEO of the St. Albert Chamber of Commerce, Jennifer was a driving force bringing her local chamber and business community through COVID-19. One of the ways she helped her business community was by developing a social media page to support St. Albert businesses. She sat on the recovery task force with the city to help chart a path forward through the pandemic and assisted the city in developing grants to help the business community navigate through the crisis. Jennifer is the current chair of the Arts and Heritage St. Albert Ward, which promotes the visual arts and natural and human heritage of the St. Albert and District. Jennifer is the current executive director of the St. Albert Community Foundation, providing opportunities for citizens to contribute to and invest in the long-term fulfillment of community needs. She is also a member of the St. Albert Rotary Music Festival and a long-standing member of the St. Albert Rotary Club. For her volunteerism, community focus, and work on building St. Albert, we are privileged to recognize Jennifer with this medal. Congratulations, Jennifer. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much, Shauna, and thank you to the Alberta Chambers of Commerce. Congratulations to the other fellow recipients. I'm so honored to be in this group of wonderful people. I feel really blessed and honored to have the opportunity to live and work in St. Albert. My time at the Chamber was wonderful, and I just want to thank the team, Shelley, and the board for all their support. And I mean, it was a team effort to get us through COVID. And of course, I want to thank my family who always support me in everything I do. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. The 13th medal goes to Derek Rogers from Calgary. Derek is a seasoned first responder with extensive experience as a member of the Calgary Fire Department and a former member of Canada Task Force 2 in urban search and rescue. While Calgary is his home, Derek has traveled throughout Canada and the United States, serving as a firefighter and a mentor to other first responders. Derek has an extensive history in helping communities through his work in emergency service. If we summarized all of Derek's achievements here today, we would undoubtedly run out of time. Some of his career highlights include being deployed to fight the fires in Fort McMurray in 2016, working as the Assistant Sector Commander with the International Association of Firefighters Honor Guard, instructing new generations of first responders at the Milwaukee Honor Guard Clinic and Schools program, and working as a first responder during the flooding in Calgary in 2013. For several decades of service with our esteemed first responders in Alberta, and for his commitment to the safety of our families across the province, the ACC is honored to recognize Derek with this medal. Congratulations, Derek. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much, Shauna and Alberta Chamber of Commerce. I have a speech and I try to keep it together, but I'm not the best speaker. So thank you so much. What a privilege it is to receive this decoration, especially listening to the career profiles of my esteemed compatriots that are also receiving this decoration. You're absolutely tops of your field, and you contribute so much every day to making Alberta better for all of us. And it's a privilege to accept this award and to be placed in such a distinguished and dignified group. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Derek. Our 14th award goes to Bradley Severin of Sherwood Park. Brad specializes in consulting in the area of Canadian and international taxation matters, including corporate reorganizations, mergers and acquisitions, and succession planning for family-owned businesses. A former high school teacher, Brad has been a lecturer for the Chartered Professional Accountants of Alberta, the Chartered Professional Accountants of Canada, and the Canadian Tax Foundation. Brad has been a frequent advisor to provincial media on income tax matters. Brad has been very involved in community service and has been active on several boards of not-for-profit organizations, including his local chamber, the Alberta Chamber of Commerce, and the Canadian Chamber of Commerce. He has had a remarkable career to date, having been described in Parliament by former federal finance minister and Prime Minister Paul Martin as an eminent tax accountant for his role in recognizing and responding to the 2000 federal budget's taxation inequity for Albertans. Brad was named to Alberta Venture Magazine's list of Alberta's 50 most influential people and was named a recipient of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Alberta Early Achievement Award. He has also been named as a fellow of the Chartered Professional Accountants for Alberta. For his extensive civic involvement and tireless work in creating a stronger economy for Albertans, we are proud to offer this medal to Brad. Congratulations, Brad. Would you like to say a few words?
Thanks so much, Shauna. You know the danger in giving me the microphone. I see we're running, 20 minutes ahead of time. So I thought I'd do 15 minutes on the 2022 personal tax update. No, seriously. I've truly been blessed to have this incredible honor bestowed upon me by the Government of Alberta and the Alberta Chambers of Commerce, along with 14 other extremely worthy individuals who have contributed greatly to the success and the fabric of our great province. This province and this country has always given me and my family so much that I feel it's so important to give back at every opportunity. The work that I've been able to accomplish would not have been possible without the support of my amazing wife, Deb, and my wonderful children, Haley and Brett. They have made many sacrifices so I could pursue my desire to give back to our amazing province, and in particular to support the business community through the grassroots chamber movement. I am humbled by this amazing award and humbled to be included with the other 14 recipients. And I'm deeply grateful to the ACC, my chamber mentor, Ken Cobley, Todd Banks in the Sherwood Park and District Chamber of Commerce, and all of the fantastic volunteers who I've been so fortunate to walk with on this journey that has really only just begun. Thank you so much, Shauna and the Alberta Chambers, and I look forward to continuing to serve.
Thank you, Brad. And our final award goes to Charles Wong of Edmonton. Charles Wong is the founder and president of CarePros. Prior to establishing CarePros, Charles was with the senior leadership team of Tim Hortons Canada, leading the rollout and launch of the new Tim Hortons Welcome Image, a $700 million nationwide remodel across 400 plus restaurants. Charles Wong also serves as a director on the board of E4C, a not-for-profit dedicated to poverty alleviation, as well as holding a seat on its executive oversight and governance committee. In his spare time, Charles enjoys spending quality time with his wife, volunteering with local not-for-profits and charities, traveling, and playing basketball. Charles started CarePros in 2017 when he recognized that there was a gap in the quality home care for most vulnerable populations in the greater Edmonton area. Over the last 2+ years, CarePros has been officially recognized and approved by the Government of Alberta as a qualified service provider within disability services, providing 400,000+ hours of respite to hundreds of families. For his impressive professional ventures and providing high quality care to persons with disability, youth, seniors, and to anyone who needs it, we are honored to recognize Charles with this medal. Congratulations, Charles.
Thank you very much. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Shauna, and the Alberta Chambers of Commerce for nominating me for this prestigious award. And congratulations to the other 14 recipients for your significant contributions to Albertans. I'm very honored to receive this award, and I would like to dedicate this award to my amazing team at CarePros. CarePros is a child intervention agency that is dedicated to nurturing the well-being of children and youth across our province who have experienced significant trauma. I'm proud of our mission to guide children and youth to achieve personal success by nurturing their physical, social, cultural, and emotional well-being, as well as actively responding to the 4 calls to actions for truth and reconciliation related to child welfare. This recognition is a testament to our team's hard work and dedication and the impact they're making on a daily basis. Thank you so much to my team for your unwavering commitment to our mission. This award is for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. And so that concludes our medal ceremony. I just want to share with everybody on the call that true to our grassroots, we are actually distributing all of the medals out to our local chambers to actually give to the deserving recipients, and they will do their own form of ceremony or presentation or social media posts. So we're really excited to be sharing that with our network as those are completed. And we're really excited to let our local chambers also be involved with this prestigious award and the presentation of these medals to these deserving individuals. So thank you again for joining us today to congratulate the 15 recipients of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee medals. This group represents some of the extraordinary diversity, drive, and commitment to the community that makes Alberta such an incredible place to live and work. While the achievements of all 15 recipients of this award go far beyond what we were able to talk about today, it is an extraordinary privilege to have been able to provide a brief glimpse into the lives of these 15 distinguished Albertans. On behalf of the Government of Alberta, the Alberta Chambers of Commerce, and all of the people who call this province home, I want to congratulate each of the recipients for their accomplishments. Your hard work and dedication to our province should be commended, and your example should be followed by all. So thank you again for joining us today. Congratulations again to all of the recipients, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Shauna.
Shauna.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great afternoon.